First race pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. That's Amy McDougall driving for the lead from the outside. Silky Dancer along the inside. And then Proud Heart drops over to the rail, races onto the turn, racing in a third. And then it's LB Fancy completing the first four, followed by Let's Go to the Hop in fifth. Kankakee out of the gate in sixth, Unruffled is seventh, and Canby J trails the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and that is Amy McDougall to the front. Silky Dancer races second. Proud Heart is not waiting. Proud Heart's going to the outside and chases Amy McDougall by the quarter in 29 3. That's Proud Heart to the front. Amy McDougall racing in second. Along the inside, Silky Dancer is third. And then it's back to LB Fancy completing the first four, followed by Proud Heart racing in. That is Let's Go to the Hop in sixth. And then Kankakee is seventh, Unruffled is eighth, and Canby J trails the field. They race to the half-mile pole, and leading the way is Proud Heart on top by a length and a half. Racing second, Amy McDougall. And moving up on the outside, racing into the top three is LB Fancy. They race by the half in 59 1, and now they move to the far turn. And Proud Heart still has the lead, 3/4 of a length. Up on the outside into second is LB Fancy. Along the inside, racing in third is Amy McDougall. On the outside, Kankakee is into the action, racing into fourth, followed by Unruffled, completing the top five. Silky Dancer shuffled back in sixth. Along the inside, Let's Go to the Hop is seventh, and Canby J trails the field. They're at the top of the home stretch, and LB Fancy intensifies the pressure and takes the lead. The 3/4 in 1:29 1. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile on the inside. Amy McDougall on the outside, LB Fancy, and LB Fancy grabs the lead. LB Fancy leads. Racing second, Proud Heart. On the outside, third is Unruffled. Down to the line, and LB Fancy is home free. Proud Heart is the best of the rest. Unruffled takes third. LB Fancy's in front. Post time. Here they come. And they're off. And driving for the lead from in between horses, that is Gold Bandit. AJ's Rob Rye also showing speed, as is Humvee. And Humvee leads onto the clubhouse turn. Up on the outside, AJ's Rob Rye gets away in second. And then along the inside, Caramel Crunch is racing in third, followed by Gold Bandit on the outside, racing in fourth. And the Black Guided over to the rail completes the top five, just in front of Santa Rico. Racing in sixth, High Lonesome is seventh, and the trailer is Kiss 'em Joe. They race around the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter was clocked in 29 1. And as they start up the backstretch, that is Gold Bandit pacing up on the outside to take the lead from AJ's Rob Ryan second. Humvee's down at the rail in third, and then Caramel Crunch is racing in fourth. In the black, steps to the outside, starts to gain ground now fifth. Santa Rico forced that move. He's on the outside in sixth. High Lonesome is in seventh, and Kiss 'em Joe is the trailer. They're going to the half-mile marker behind the lead of Gold Bandit. Racing second, AJ's Rob Rye, and then along the inside, that is Humvee racing in third. Up on the outside in the block is moved up into fourth. They race by the half in 58 1, and now they move to the far turn. And leading the way is Gold Bandit on top by a full length and a half. Racing second, AJ's Rob Rye. And then along the inside, Humvee is racing third. And the black is on the outside in fourth. Gaining ground, Santa Rico on the outside, racing fifth. Caramel Crunch has dropped back in sixth. High Lonesome is seventh. And Kiss 'em Joe continues to trail. They're at the top of the home stretch. And Gold Bandit's the one to catch after 3/4 in 1:28 2. Gold Bandit darts off to a commanding 3-length lead. AJ's Rob Rye racing second. And then gaining ground down the center of the track, here comes Santa Rico. An eighth of a mile left to pace, and Gold Bandit has the lead. Santa Rico's closing in. High Lonesome flying down the outside. Santa Rico goes by, now has to deal with High Lonesome, and High Lonesome paces by to take the lead as they come to the line. High Lonesome in front, Santa Rico second, Gold Bandit third. Third race pacers are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. AJ's Mom is driving for the early lead along the inside. Holly's Truthful. Anna Faze is out of the gate, races in third. And then Kayla's Doll completes the first four around the clubhouse turn. KB's Rita over to the rail is racing away in fifth, and then it is back to Indigo Wood in sixth. TC Fuller is seventh, and at the back, Barb's Love trails the field. Rounding the turn, going to the backstretch, and controlling the pace is Holly's Truthful. Holly's Truthful leads by a length and a half. AJ's Mom finds a spot at the rail, racing second. Anna Faze is racing third. And then it is back to Kayla's Dog, completing the first four. KB's Rita the top five. Indigo Wood, TC Fuller's moving to the outside, and Barb's Love trails the field. They race by the quarter in 31-1, and midway up the backstretch, leading the way is Holly's Truthful on top by a length and a half. AJ's Mom racing second. Anna Faze is third. Down at the rail, Kayla's Doll races fourth. And moving to the outside, now racing into the top five is TC Fuller. Also moving up is Bard's Love, racing in sixth. KB's Rita is shuffled back in seventh, and Indigo Wood is the trailer. Halftime was 102-1, and as they go to the far turn, Holly's Truthful has the lead and draws off by 4 lengths. Holly's Truthful drawing away from AJ's Mom. On the outside, TC Fuller moves up into third. Down at the rail, Anna Faze is racing in fourth. Barb's Love is following on the outside, racing fifth. And then it's back to Indigo Wood, who completes the top six. Kayla's Doll is seventh, and at the back, KB's Rita. They come to the top of the home stretch, and Tony Morgan's playing a game of catch me if you can with Holly's Truthful as they straighten for home. 3/4 of a mile and 1:32 flat. Holly's Truthful has built what looks like an insurmountable lead as they come to the final eighth of a mile. Holly's Truthful more than 10 lengths to the good. Racing second along the inside, TC Fuller up on the outside. KB's Rita shakes loose late and is gaining ground now third. But as they go to the line, Holly's Truthful is all alone. Here they come. And they're off, and Ken's Bunny drives for the early lead. Hooked on a Feelin' moves over to the rail away in second. Broadway Jazz takes third. And then it is Fifi's Fire completing the first four. Followed by Doo-Wop Willoughby racing in fifth, and then Bo Mox and Rabbit Attack are at the back. They're in post position order as they go around the clubhouse turn. Pacing to the backstretch, Ken's Bunny leading. Hooked on a Feeling right there in second, and then it's Broadway Jazz in third. Fifi's Fire the first four. There's a gap back to Doo-Wop Willoughby, followed by Max Bo, and Rabbit Attack trails the field. Opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29-1, and the first to move is Tony Morgan with Fifi's Fire. Fifi's Fire pacing very quick, was fourth, then third, now second, and challenging Ken's Bunny for the lead. Midway point on the backstretch. At the rail, Hooked on a Feeling racing in a third, and then it is back to Broadway Jazz in fourth, followed by Doo-Wop Willoughby the top five. Max Bo races sixth, and Rabbit Attack trails the field. They're going to the half-mile marker, and Fifi's Fire takes a short lead. Halftime 57-1. It's Fifi's Fire to the front. Ken's Bunny at the rail racing second, followed by Hooked on a Feeling in third, and then Broadway Jazz fourth. Along the inside, Doo-Wop Willoughby, followed by Max Bowen. At the back is Rabbit Attack. They are rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and up on the outside, Hooked on a Feeling races by Fifi's Fire to take the lead. Broadway Jazz following on the outside, racing now in third. Ken's Bunny locked in tight at the rail fourth. It's Hooked on a Feeling the first to turn for home. The 3/4 time, 1:26-4. Hooked on a Feeling on the inside has a short lead. Broadway Jazz is gaining ground and coming through the center of the track. That is a Doo-Wop Willoughby. And as they race to the final final 1/8 of a mile. It is Max Bow up to grab the lead. Max Bow to the front. Rabbit Attack races second. And on the outside, Doo-Wop Willoughby third. It's Max Bow to the front on the inside. Rabbit Attack, one final try. Can't split them. Max Bow on the outside. Rabbit Attack on the inside. And they're off. And Lil's Masquerade was off the gate, but timed the rush to the front perfectly at the start. That's Lil's Masquerade taking the early lead. Up on the outside is a Going Sportin'. Down at the rail, that is Hope for Oil, who gets away in third. And then along the inside is Go Light, completing the first four. And then along the inside, racing away in fifth is Charming Rev Rock. And then it is back to Leah T, Rortysdale, and at the back, that is Lady Arlene. They race around the turn, go to the backstretch, and leading the way is Lil's Masquerade. The opening quarter of a mile was clocked in 31 2. Lil's Masquerade really slowed the pace up going out around the turn, and now Go Light is on the outside and racing by to grab the lead. Go Light to the front, Lil's Masquerade racing second. Along the inside is Going Sportin' in third, and then it's back to Hope for Oil completing the first four, followed by Charming Rev Rock in fifth. Leah T is sixth, and then Rory's Deal is in seventh, and Lady Arlene trails the field. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way as they go by the half-mile pole is Go Light racing second, Lil's Masquerade. Halftime 1:02 and now they move to the far turn, and Go Light has the lead. Little Masquerade along the inside racing in second. Up on the outside is Going Sportin' into the top three. Gaining ground on the outside, Charming Rev Rock is now racing in fourth. Along the outside into the first five is Leah T. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Go Light has the lead. Hope for Oil on the outside moves into second. Along the inside racing third is Lil's Masquerade. 3/4 of a mile in 1:32 4. And now they're at the top of the home stretch and straight away for home. From in between horses, Hope for Oil has a short lead. On the inside, Go Light racing second. Lil's Masquerade running over Go Light, looking for a little racing room. And on the outside, gaining ground, that is Charming Rev Rock. A 16th left to racing. Go Light's holding them all at bay. Lil's Masquerade crying out desperately for a little racing room. Go Light's in front. Here comes Lil's Masquerade now, but it was too late. Go Light's home first. Lil's Masquerade had to settle for second. Six race pacers are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. And that's Go Sailin', firing out of the gate, going for the lead. Off stride, My Biscuits Are Burning. My Biscuits Are Burning made a break just right at the start. That is Go Sailing going for the lead. Alfonso Willoughby drops over to the rail, racing in second. And then it's Fox Valley Porsche getting away in third. Back on gate, My Biscuits Are Burning completes the first four. And then it's back to Hearts Tiger racing in fifth, followed by Indy Dalray. And Casino Team is at the back. They round the turn going to the backstretch, and Go Sailing has the lead. Go Sailing on top by a length. Alfonso Willoughby following along in second. Fox Valley Porsche completes the top three. Tugging hard on the bit, My Biscuits Are Burning is racing in fourth and not waiting any longer. Moving to the outside, Hearts Tigers into the top five. Indy Dalray and Casino Team trail the field. 31-second opening quarter, and as they race onto the backstretch, that is Fox Valley Porsche racing by to grab the lead. Also moving up on the outside, Hearts Tiger. Hearts Tiger now to the front. Fox Valley Porsche racing in second. Indy Dalray is third. Go Sailing has been shuffled back at the rail, is now racing in fourth. Casino Team drives into the action now fifth. Alfonso Willoughby's looking for a way out in sixth, and shuffled back to last as My Biscuits Are Burning. Halftime was 59-4, and at the midway point, going on the turn. There's plenty of action. Hearts Tiger the lead at 3/4 of a length. Indy Dalray moving up on the outside, racing second, and along the inside is Fox Valley Porsche in third. Outside coming on Casino Teams into the first four. Alfonso Willoughby on the outside fifth, and now they're at the top of the home stretch. 3/4 of a mile in 1:29.1. Indy Dalray on the outside. Hearts Tiger on the inside. Hearts Tiger has the lead. Indy Dalray can't go with them. Casino Team is gaining on the outside, and looking for a little racing room is Fox Valley Porsche. Fox Valley Porsche chips to the outside. Will test Hearts Tiger in the final 16th. Hearts Tiger, but Fox Valley Porsche is too strong, and Fox Valley Porsche cruises by, wins with something in reserve. Hearts Tiger was second, and Go Sailing was third. Seventh race pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. That's Go Flicker going for the lead. Meritorious up on the outside. Also looking for a forward position. Convincing from the outside is into the top three. Eagles Buff over at the rail is racing away in fourth, and then it's back to Shady Vale, who gets out of the gate racing in fifth, and then it's KB's Sister Do in sixth, followed by Lacrita, Bobbin Robbins Angel, and Lacey Rose is at the back. They race around the turn going to the backstretch, and Go Flicker has the lead. Up on the outside, Convincing is driving up to challenge. At the rail, Meritorious is racing in third. Eagles Buff is fourth. Shady Vale completes the top five. KB Sister Do racing sixth. Lacrita seventh. Bobbin Robbins Angel is eighth, and Lacey Rose is ninth and last. They race up the backstretch, and that is Convincing, driving by to open up a two-length lead on Go Flicker racing second, Meritorious racing third. And then Eagles Buff completes the first four. Shady Vale drives to the outside, is gaining ground now in fifth. Lacrita has moved into sixth. And then up on the outside, that is Bobbin Robbins Angel racing in seventh. Up on the outside, Lacey Rose has moved into eighth. They race by the half-mile marker, the half timed in 1:01 flat, and as they go to the far turn, along the outside, driving by and grabbing the lead is Shady Vale. Shady Vale has the lead. Meritorious out and driving, Convincing back into third. Along the rail, Go Flicker racing in fourth. Eagles Buff is on the outside in fifth, and then driving up on the far outside, Bobbin Robbins Angel is racing sixth. Lacey Rose is in seventh. Lacrita has been shuffled back in eighth, and KB Sister Do at the back trails the field. They are at the top of the home stretch, 3/4 of a mile in 1:30.4, and Meritorious on the outside. Along the inside, that is Shady Vale, and those two doing battle stride for stride. Shady Vale on the inside, on the outside, Meritorious, and then gaining ground from in between pacers. Eagles Buff is coming on. Eagles Buff taking his chance down at the rail. It's Shady Vale to the front. Eagles Buff moves into second. Meritorious has dropped back. Fast finishing Lacey Rose on the outside. Too late to catch Shady Vale, but has a chance for second. It's Shady Vale in front. Photo finish for place between Eagles Buff on the inside, Lacey Rose on the outside. Here's the complete order finish for the seventh race. Go Flicker was fifth. Meritorious was fourth. Eagles Buff second in a dead heat. Shady Vale, the winner. KB's Sister Do ninth. Convincing was sixth. Lacrita was eighth. They're all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Debonair Society drives for the lead. AJ's dad up on the outside, also trying for the front. Along the inside is Rosebrook Willie away in third. AJ's dad pacing on the extreme outside, trying for the lead. Rosebrook Willie on the inside. Dropping in over to the rail as Debonair Society takes the third spot, and then it's back to Fox Valley Arctic racing in fourth, followed by Cousin Ryan in fifth. And then Holly Hill Fashion completes the first six. Racing seventh is duo Fiddle Skipper, and Greek Fire trails the field. They race off the turn, straighten onto the backstretch. The opening quarter in 29-2. AJ's Dad has made the lead. Rosebrook Willie follows second, followed by Debonair Society completing the top three. Out and driving, Cousin Ryan's now into the first four. Fox Valley Arsenic is racing in fifth. And then it is back to Duo Fiddle Skipper, who completes the top six. Greek Fire's moving up in seventh as they go to the far turn. Leading the way is AJ's Dad, and challenging now on the outside Cousin Ryan. The halftime was 58-1. They have 3.5 furlongs left to race, and leading the way is Cousin Ryan. Up on the outside, gaining ground now into second. That is a Greek Fire. Along the inside, AJ's Dad shuffled back third. Duo Fiddle Skipper's moving up on the outside, now racing in fourth. Debonair Society's out and going in fifth. Rosebrook Willie is sixth. Fox Valley Arsenic shuffled back in seventh. As they come off the turn, Holly Hill Fashion is eighth and last. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Greek Fire races to the front with authority. It's Greek Fire leading the way, 3/4 of a mile in 1:27-1. There's just an eighth of a mile left to pace, and Greek Fire has the lead. Duo Fiddle Skipper is gaining in second. Down at the rail, Cousin Ryan is still game in third. And through the center of the track, finishing fastest, Holly Hill Fashion. Holly Hill Fashion was last off the turn, paces by them all in the home stretch, and Holly Hill Fashion gets up in time. Greek Fire was second, close for the show money. 3 horses in the picture. Time of the ninth race pacers all in behind the gate. Here they come. Here they come, and there they go. That's It's My Party driving for the lead. Up on the outside is Bon Aries Express, and down at the rail is Bisou. They race onto the clubhouse turn, and from in between horses, driving up to take the lead, It's My Party. Bon Aries Express on the outside, racing in second. Bisou down at the rail is third, followed by Ouchit's Jenny completing the first four. It's Saluki, my dear, races away in a fifth, and then it's back to the third bird in sixth. Golden Princess seventh, and Zanstra trails the field. They race off the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and they're stride for stride through the opening quarter. Bon Aries Express on the outside now, starting to inch clear of It's My Party. Opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 1/5. And that is Bon Aries Express taking the lead. It's My Party relegated to second. Bisou is racing third, followed by Ouchit's Jenny racing fourth. It's a Saluki, my dear, into the first five and goes to the outside. The third bird is racing in sixth. On the outside, Zanstra moves up into seventh, has passed Golden Princess, who is now the trailer. They go to the half-mile pole, and leading the way, Bon Aries Express. Halftime was 1 minute and 1/5. And now to the far turn. Leading the way is Bon Aries Express on top by a length and a half. Second, It's My Party. And then along the inside, Bisou races in third. Up on the outside, gaining ground now into the first four. That is, It's a Saluki, my dear. And then it is back to fifth along the inside. Ouch, It's Jenny, followed by Zanstra completing the top six. And then the third bird is seventh, and Golden Princess trails the field. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Bon Aries Express turns for home. 2 lengths to the good, 3/4 of a mile in 1:30-2. There's an eighth of a mile left to pace, and Bon Aries Express has the lead. Golden Princess is flying down the outside and shaking loose. It's My Party. It's Bon Aries Express running out of gas, gaining ground. It's My Party. Bon Aries Express still has the lead. It's My Party on the outside closing. Bon Aries Express had enough left in the tank to hold on. It's My Party was second. The 10th race Pacers are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Fast to start is Ever up on the outside. Along the inside, that is Gravel, out pacing Friends Forever to the front. Gravel leading around the clubhouse turn. Ever up on the outside, away in second. Friends Forever takes third, and then it's back to Quick Mischief, who completes the first four. Sister Luck is into the top five, and then it's back to Love Seat racing in sixth, and the trailer is SS Eleanor. They race around the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way, that is Ever on top through the opening quarter in 30 1/5. They race up the backstretch, and Ever has the lead, but not for long. There goes Gravel to the outside to challenge for and retake the lead. Friends Forever is third, and then it is Quick Mischief racing in fourth, followed by Sister Luck racing in fifth, and then Capio completes the first six. Love Seat is in seventh, eighth, and last is SS Eleanor. They race up the backstretch, and Gravel has reclaimed the lead from Ever. Friends Forever is racing in third, and then along the inside is Quick Mischief in fourth. They've raced the opening half in 59 4, and now they move to the far turn, and leading the way is Gravel on top, 3/4 of a length out, and driving, that is Friends Forever, now moving up into second. Ever's down at the rail is third, and then Capio is on the move on the outside, racing in fourth, followed by Love Seat, who completes the top five. Quick Mischief down at the rail is racing in sixth, and then it's back to SS Eleanor in seventh, and shuffled back Sister Luck can see them all. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Friends Forever is in between Pacers. On the outside, Capio is circling horses, and along the inside, that is Gravel. It's Capio to the front, Gravel back into second, and then gaining ground quickly down the extreme outside. That is SS Eleanor. They race into the final eighth of a mile, and it is Capio on top. Capio is the leader. SS Eleanor continues to improve down the outside. Sister Luck's also finishing fast, but Capio has given this field the slip.